Hello and welcome to another episode of Totally Football Transfers. In today's episode we're going to talk about Manchester City and Manchester United chasing a AC Milan starlet. We're going to talk about a Inter Milan striker that may be moving to Chelsea, as well as where Moses Caicedo is ending up this summer. So let's jump in. The first story we're going to talk about today is that Manchester United have reportedly joined Arsenal, Manchester City and Chelsea in exploring a deal for Declan Rice from West Ham. This is according to The Telegraph, so reasonably good source. It's not exactly surprising. All four clubs are looking for midfield reinforcements this summer. Real Madrid have joined the race for Randal Kolo Muani from Frankfurt. He had thought to be interesting Bayern Munich, who have reportedly been quoted a figure of around 100 million euros for the player. It's being suggested that Real Madrid are being quoted around 80 million euros. Perhaps Frankfurt would prefer to send the player to La Liga rather than have him continue with a direct rival in the Bundesliga. I would imagine that figure is somewhere between the two. PSG have also registered an interest with the player and are waiting to see what happens with the whole Kylian Mbappe saga. At the beginning of the show we talked about AC Milan. This is Theo Hernandez. He is a top-class French international left-back. Manchester United and Manchester City are both rumoured to be interested in the player for around £60 million. Where he would fit into Manchester City's system, I'm not entirely sure. Manchester United's a bit clearer, as Luke Shaw has been playing as a left-sided centre-back a lot more over the past season. But again, it's a strange move. Corriere della Sera are reporting this. Who knows? With the Premier League and the amount of money that are swashing around, it could happen. Chelsea are reportedly chasing Lautaro Martinez from Inter Milan for around 60 million. And also Madrid's Tchouameni for a similar figure. I would imagine that this is if they don't get Moses Caicedo, and Martinez may be a direct replacement for Kai Havertz should he go to Arsenal. Liverpool and Manchester City are both keen on PSG Wunderkind Warren Zaire-Emery. Manchester City have insisted on including the youngster in any deal for Bernardo Silva, so that could happen. Liverpool are pushing for an independent sale for the youngster, but PSG obviously are losing a lot of players this summer. They will be keen to try to keep hold of the youngster if they can. The Mail have suggested that Spurs have bid £50 million for Leicester's James Maddison and Harvey Barnes combined. Fabrizio Romano has come out today and said that that's nonsense. I would tend to agree. 50 million not only seems a little bit short, but it's rare for clubs to make a joint bid like this. We will much more likely see a bid for probably around 20 to 25 million for Barnes, and probably closer to 30 to 40 for Maddison. Whether Spurs are interested in both players or not remains to be seen. Dortmund have joined Liverpool, Villa and Burnley in the chase for Japan forward Keito Nakamura from Lask in Austria. Manu Kone is reported to be joining Liverpool next week. Rumours are that he has a medical scheduled in Liverpool for tomorrow, so that deal looks near on complete. And staying in Japan, AC Milan are finalising a deal for Daichi Kameda on a free transfer. That is all of your transfer news and stories for today. Please join us again tomorrow, where we'll have all of the latest news and transfers on all of the top leagues across Europe.